Hey guys, this is Christina with Alpha Prep. In this video, we're going to go over a comma problem from SAT Writing and Language. Before we get started, if you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. If you guys haven't checked it out already, we just made a video all about commas and a couple of neat rules and tricks for dealing with commas on the SAT, so we'll link it down below. As a reminder, whenever we see an SAT problem where commas are the only punctuation in the answers, there are two things that we really need to check. So the first thing is that because a comma is just a written pause, we're always going to want to check that that pause sounds natural. So we're going to ask ourselves, does the pause sound awkward? If we really read the sentence out loud and exaggerate it, does the pause sound awkward? If it does, that comma's wrong. The other thing that we always want to check is, can we remove all of the words between double commas and still have the sentence make sense? Because if we can't, then those double commas are going to be incorrect. Okay, so let's take a look at A. But Jason Box, an associate professor of geology at Ohio State, believes that another factor added to the early thaw. So that's an awkward pause near the beginning of the sentence. So this comma is going to be incorrect and A is out. Let's take a look at B. But Jason Box, an associate professor of geology at Ohio State, believes another factor added to the early thaw. Again, that's awkward, having just the one pause near the end of the sentence, and so B is also incorrect. Let's take a look at C. But Jason Box, an associate professor of geology at Ohio State, believes that another factor added to the early thaw. That sounds fine. That passes our first test. So now we need to be able to remove all of the stuff between those double commas and make sure the sentence still makes sense. But Jason Box believes that another factor added to the early thaw. That makes perfect sense, and so C is going to be our answer. We can use the double commas here. And just to be safe, we're going to take a look at D. But Jason Box, an associate professor of geology at Ohio State, believes that another factor added to the early thaw. That sounds very awkward and a little bit choppy, so D is not going to be our answer, and that's it. We're done. Thank you for watching. If you guys found this video useful, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you in the next video.